It's Valentine's Day. I'm not going to spend very long showing this shot here, but this is the Valentine's dinner that my beautiful, wonderful wife made for me. It's steak and baked potatoes and grilled vegetables. Not grilled, but they were cooked in the oven. And then there's rolls and honey butter that she made, and I'm having a beer. And she's coming in with her plate of food. And like I said, I'm going to jump off here and enjoy this Valentine's Day meal right now while it's hot. Hello, it is not Valentine's Day anymore. Now it's February, Friday the 19th, but it was a really nice Valentine's Day, and you saw the dinner we had, but I want to show you guys the little scavenger hunt that I made for my wife that she did in the morning that led her to her Valentine's Day gift, and she really liked it, and that was my favorite part of the Valentine's Day, was her being so excited about doing the scavenger hunt. And I left clues around the house written on paper. So yeah, we'll show you that now. I just wanted to real quick show these little pillows that my wife decorated the bed with, made it really sweet decor for Valentine's Day. And if it weren't for my wife, I don't know, I guess I would not have decorations for every occasion. She's the one that decorates, and she does a great job of it. So anyway, up here on the wall, I left this note hanging, and I pointed it out to her, but this note was in plain sight pinned to this decorative ampersand that we have on the wall. And it says, Happy V-Day to someone not so lame. Let's start the day with a fun game. If you wish to find out more, look behind the heart on the bedroom door. Okay, so you saw that, and then that prompts the game, and then, obviously you go to here on the bedroom door, and you look behind this decorative heart, which is another one of the decorations she bought and put up. And then behind this it says, where to look next? You'll find out soon. Look behind our wedding photo in the living room. And then, so, come from the bedroom into the living room. And then here is our wedding photo. So you flip it around. It says, the before times. We had it made. Check behind the Roman shade. So then, this is like a Roman shade thing on our door, and it retracts. So she looks behind this, and here's this sign. You can see through it because I started to write the little riddle and messed up and flipped the paper around, so the light shining through, you can kind of see from the back of it. But it says, doing good, need a hand? Check behind the left-sided door of the TV stand. And I drew a little picture in case that wasn't completely clear. And then so she comes to the TV stand, opens the left-sided door, and here's this note that says, Erica is quick and Erica is nimble. Check behind the door with this symbol. So here's the door with, again, the decorative, it says love, and it's this sweet thing that she put on the door as a decoration, so that's the symbol to look for. And then you open the door, and it says on this sign, you're good at this game, you're a slayer, check inside the record player. So then you come over to a record player box here, open it up, and it says, hello lover, your mission couldn't be clearer, check behind the bathroom mirror. And then the album is Taylor Swift's album Lover, which I got for her. It might have been the Valentines of 2019, but either way, I got this album for her for another Valentine's Day occasion, hence the usage of the rhyme. So then you come into the bathroom and check behind the bathroom mirror. Here's this one. It says, "You're nearly there, and that's for certain. Check behind the shower curtain." So then you do as the rhyme says. And there was this sign I put that says, "You're about to reap your wishes. Check behind where we keep the dishes." So that takes you into our kitchen, and we keep our dishes in this cabinet. Open it. It says, "Behind the door where Ross keeps his clothes, you'll find your prize by an enchanted rose." And I put this fail-safe message here. If you somehow missed the beginning of the game and came in here to start breakfast or something and saw this first, go back to the bedroom and look at the ampersand symbol on the wall. And that was in case I didn't wake up and she tried to maybe surprise me with a breakfast and came in here and started like grabbing plates or something. I didn't want the game to be screwed up. We're about to win the game, Amelia. So yeah, this is the closet where I keep my clothes. So, and then in here was this display where I bought this rose, and it came with these petals, and then I put her like Valentine's Day card in that, and inside the card was it was just $100 Amazon gift card, but you know, it's about the presentation, and this was a cute thing. She really loved it, you know what I mean? And the only thing that had pissed me off was these fairy lights. There's a setting on here apparently. Steady on timer, flashing timer, and off. So I had it on the steady on timer. So the light. So when she opened the thing, this was hidden underneath the blanket, of course, the on and off button. But as you saw, it was like really pretty with the lights. When she opened it, it was off, and that really made me mad. So I mean, this is still cute and nice. It's like a, you know, rose in a glass, like the Beauty and the Beast rose, you know what I mean? But the lights were supposed to be on when she opened the door, so luckily I was able to just come in and like, oh, like, you know, she was able to look at it, and she didn't care. The game was like fun. She thought it was super creative and sweet and all the rest. But when I found out that I had made that mistake of having it be on the timer mode, I didn't read the thing closely to realize there was a setting to where they go off. It really pissed me off. But like, my wife and I both, and I talked to her about this, like, we need to do a better job of letting stuff slide off our backs, if you will, or like let it roll off your shoulders or whatever. She liked the game, but the point was, like, I was up till 4 in the morning getting everything ready. I put 6 batteries into the fairy lights to make sure that they would stay on, and we got up at 8, so I've got like 3 hours of sleep. So like, I figured they should have stayed on for like 3 hours, but of course there's a setting where they automatically turn off, you know, and you can't really troubleshoot that, because once you play the game, you can't do it the next time, you've already done it. But she still loved the game, you know, and there's just shit in life that you can't plan for. And you know, it's a skill I'm trying to develop to not be so worked up about it, you know what I mean, certain things. But, you know, like, it was at least, like, the things that had some control over was, like, the signs. You know, I put 4 pieces of tape on the signs to make sure they didn't fall down. I've had them up all week so that I could show you guys today. You know, the next day of Valentine's, I went into work and worked for 4 days at the hospital, and I didn't have any. I could vlog after I got home, and I may do that in the future, but basically I vlog on the days off that I have. So yeah, now I can take the signs down, but I left them up, we left them up so that I could share with you guys the scavenger hunt. And I'll show you guys how I planned that in this next clip. Or maybe in the next clip, because this is just a clip of a cute cat. So here's my handy dandy handbook for the recently deceased notebook that my wife gave me. I might have mentioned in another video what the occasion was for. It might have been for my birthday, could have been for Christmas. I don't know, it definitely wasn't Christmas. Could have been for... She'll tell me when she watches this, I'm sure. I have a horrible short-term memory anymore. So, after my wife had gone to bed on Valentine's, I started the planning of the scavenger hunt, which took much longer than I thought. I was like, oh, you know, I had bought the rose, and it came in a couple days in Amazon Prime shipping, so I was like, this will take no time to write this stuff out. But it actually took till like 4. So I started off with the possible or potential spots to have places to hide the signs. And I came up with behind the door, behind the Roman shade, behind the left side living room cabinet door, under the record player, behind the living room door, and all the rest. So then, from there, the starting point, I wrote what I would write on that, the rhyme, and then I thought about where I'd want her to move to next. So, from one spot in the bedroom to the next, so I was like the bedroom door, and then thinking about where I'd want to lead her to next. So then I was like, okay, go to the living room and find a rhyme here that rhymes with living room. Find out soon in the living room. And then in the living room, behind the wedding picture, you know, I wanted to go to the Roman shade next. And as I'm like coming up with the rhymes, I'm checking off the things that I'd already done behind the door, behind the Roman shade, and go to, you know, to all these things. And then you go to the Roman shade, doing good, need a hand, check the left side of the door of the TV stand. And yeah, I mean, that was just kind of how I planned it. I won't go into, you kind of basically see, you come up with a list of the possible places that they could go, and then order them in the order of where you want them to go. And the next part is just creatively thinking of the rhymes, which, you know, it's not like it took a long time to come up with the rhymes, but it was then an issue of like, I'd ordered this paper in the Amazon shipment of the rose, and you know, I didn't just like tape a whole piece of paper in some certain spots to fit the areas. I had to like cut them with scissors. For some reason or another, it just took till 4 in the morning, and this is at maybe starting at midnight. So at the very latest, it could have been maybe 1 in the morning I started, but nevertheless, it took at least 3 hours. But it was all well worth it. Here's the card that was in the prize envelope I got for my wife. I thought it'd be cool to get an interesting 3D pop-up card. And this was on Amazon Prime. I think she's gotten me before like a cool like 3D pop-up card. So I got this card, and inside came with like a thing where you can write a personalized note, and I put the gift card in there. And then this is on the display. Again, this is all my wife. I don't decorate like that. If I lived alone, I definitely decorate for Halloween, and I would decorate for Christmas, but I doubt I would decorate for every single holiday like she does. And so she bought she bought all this season. Like she bought this like heart-shaped container, these little stands which like easily, like if you tap them, like they fall, and it causes like this domino effect of falling. It's happened many times. I want to kind of show you guys. And Jesus Christ. So as you can clearly see, you barely tap these things and they just like tumble down, and it's happened more than once. She bought this love hand, and there's these flowers in the tip of it because, interestingly enough, when we bought it, it has like a hole in the top of the finger for some reason. And it's not like it was like it's not like billed as a vase. It's supposed to be just like a decorative love symbol hand, but it has a hole in the top of the fingertip, and we didn't really see, you don't, like the picture is kind of like this, and unless you look closely at it, you wouldn't really tell that there's like a hole when you buy it. And then we read the comments of reviews of this once it came, and everybody in the comments were like, you know, I bought this, why is there a hole in the top of the finger? And there was never really an answer. So yeah, we just stuck these flowers in it. I'll put them all back. There we go, beautiful again. So yeah, it's very bizarre. We don't know why it had the hole in it, but you know, there you go. Hi, it's the next day. It's Saturday. Whatever. What's the date? The 20th. Okay, doesn't matter. I want to show you guys the cool, awesome gift that my wife got me for Valentine's Day. I'll do that in a second, but right now I'm just making the breakfast. Me, just one lone pancake. Probably gonna make some eggs. But the next shot should be me showing off what my wife got me for Valentine's Day this past Sunday. So I said the next shot would be the showing of the gift, but here's the completed breakfast. I just wanted to show that real quick. And yep, I got the runny egg style. Some people think that's disgusting. As a kid, I didn't eat that, but I think it's pretty good now. What style is that?
I don't know.
We don't know what style that is when the egg is runny, but if you know, let me know in the comments. Is that sunny side up, or?
No.
We'll figure it out. Cute cat in a box. Cute cat in a box. It's a cute cat in a box. Cute cat in a box. Cute cat in a box. She a cute cat that's in a box. She a cute cat in a box. She a cute kitty in a box. Her name's Amelia in a box. Yo, okay, so I said like a few shots back, or clips previously, that I was going to show you the gift that my wife got me for Valentine's Day, and then I showed a cat, and then I showed a cat again. But now I am going to show you the gift that she got me for Valentine's. Get ready to have your world lit on fire, because she got me all of the Hot Ones hot sauces. They're in their 14th season, so this is pretty exciting. She's going to try them with me at some point or another. And they change the flavors up every season. I think they're in their 14th season. And this is all the hot sauces in the order of the least hot to the most hot. So we'll go over them now. Alright, so starting off, we've got the classic hot sauce with a Scoville level of 1800. And we'll talk about all of these in some more detail. But moving on, we have the garlic and pepperoncini hot sauce. And that Scoville is 3900. And then we move up to the Marks and jumps to 15,500 of a Scoville. And then we've got Hellfire, 42,000 Scoville. And then we got the Hot Ones hot sauce. Los Calientes, and that one's 49,000 Scoville. Then Tears of the Sun, which is 69,000, and then Honey Badger, and that's a Scoville of 99,000. Then we've got Da Bomb, which has a Scoville of 135,600. And then Scorpion, which is 676,000 of a Scoville. And then there's the Last Dab, which they said the Scoville was to be determined. So, like, you'll probably see me do a review of these hot sauces at some point on a Juggalo's review. And my wife isn't like a big fan of like being on camera, but she'll probably be off camera trying these with me because she was excited to try these as well. She's a vegan. I'm not a vegan, so I plan to probably put these on chicken wings or chicken drumsticks or whatever it is. And then like she bought cauliflower, and that'll just be like the vehicle to try the hot sauces. And we're both looking forward to it. My wife has coronavirus vaccine appointment this week, so I doubt she'll want to try it during, like, coming up to that, or definitely not after that, probably having to deal with a sore arm, possibly symptoms of a coronavirus vaccine. So it probably won't be for a couple of weeks, but I want to jump into it soon. I'll tell you a little bit more about these hot sauces that I learned from the Hot Ones guy. So this one's just the jump off point, basically. This is the very easy one that most anyone can handle, so there's not much to say about that one. I guess we'll find out when we do the review. Okay, then here we have the Hot and Saucy is the name of the hot sauce, and it combines garlic with pepperoncini. Don't know what that is. I guess it's some sort of a spice. And honey, and it's made by a Jamaican American dude in New York City or something to that effect. And yeah, the Scoville level to this was 3,900, so a bit of a jump from the first hot sauce. Okay, then we got the third one on the list, and that's Mark's, and this is a Barbados style hot sauce, and it's like a mustard base, and it's got like fruit and stuff in it, like pineapple and rum, and apparently a lot of people in the show throughout the time have liked this hot sauce. And again, the Scoville level to the Mark's hot sauce jumps up quite a bit from the last one. The last one being 3,900, and this one is 15,500. Okay, here the hotness jumps up quite a bit. It's the third one up, and it is Hellfire Devil's Blend hot sauce, and it's got the Carolina Reapers, as you've heard about, as far as like what makes hot sauces really hot. It's got Carolina Reapers. Apparently it's tasty, I think. I haven't not tried it yet, but I will. And it's got Granny Smith apples in it. Sounds pretty interesting. So the skull level, the last skull level for the Mark's mustard-based sauce was 15,500, but this Devil's Blend Hellfire sauce is 42,000. Wow. Quick correction, I said this Hell's Blend one was the third one up. It's the fourth one up, so my apologies. I have the memory of a goldfish. So there's 10 hot sauces, and then the one that is exactly in the middle is the Hot Ones brand, Los Calientes, and there's not much to say about it except that it's just the one that's in the middle, and its skull level is like 49,000, and I guess from here forward it is just hot central. Okay, and then the sixth one up is the Tears of the Sun Private Reserve Caribbean style ghost pepper sauce, and it's got peaches and papaya in it, and obviously some heat. At Tears of the Sun has 69,000 level Scoville. Okay, here the skull level jumps to 99,000 with this honey badger, honey mustard style hot sauce. Apparently, if you're a fan of chicken tenders with honey mustard, you might like this, but apparently it's super hot because it's made with scorpion peppers and, of course, the Carolina Reaper peppers. So then we move along to Da Bomb, and what's interesting about Da Bomb is this is the hot sauce that they use on the show, but for some reason when you're buying their hot sauces, all of these ones are available for purchase that come in the packaging that Hot Sauce, or Hot Ones I mean, sends you, but for some reason, like the deal they have with the people that make this kind, which is this is the kind that they use on the show, but this is the kind that they send in the boxes. So this is the, I guess we'll try both when we do the review, but this is what they use in the show, but I guess they don't have the rights or whatever you would call it to make money off this and ship it with the rest of the hot sauces. So this is what they put in place, and this is called Da Bomb Evolution. But basically, this kind that they use on the show, I think from what I understand, it doesn't have like good flavors. Like all of these sound like, you know, they might be hot, but they sound like they might be pretty delicious to try, like garlic and pepperoncini. And then they got, like, I like honey mustard, so I'm looking forward to that one. And there's like peaches, and all these things sound like pretty dang delicious, but apparently Da Bomb is just heat and it has no good flavor at all, so that sucks. Oh, and the Bomb's skull level was 135,600, and then moving up from that one is this Scorpion, Eye of the Scorpion hot sauce, and it's just scorpion peppers and scorpion powder, and its skull level is 676,000. So, quick recap. We got the classic, the garlic and pepperoncini, the Barbados style, the Hell's Fire Devil's Blend, Los Calientes Hot Ones brand hot sauce. Then we've got Tears of the Sun, then Honey Badger, then Da Bomb, and the knockoff Da Bomb. And then we've got Eye of the Storm, Scorpion hot sauce, and then finally the last dab, Apollo. And it's a heat level of 10 out of 10, and it says the last dab, Apollo is the world's only hot sauce made with the Apollo pepper, the new hottest pepper from Guinness World Records, holding Chili Breeder Smokin' Ed Curry. The Apollo pepper channels the sun's energy to bring new levels of flavor and heat to the world of super hots. Live the hot ones tradition. So yeah, there you have it. And I'm excited to try it. I'm sure it'll be quite an event. So the skull level, they said on the last dabs one, was to be determined, so I don't really know what the skull level is on that one. But that should be an interesting video to look out for. Juggalo's review Hot Ones hot sauces. So very excited. My wife will be kind of participating in it off camera, but I'm sure you'll hear her crying in the background. So thank you for watching this episode of Ross TV Vlog. And if you were alone this Valentine's Day, you know, that's not a problem because you've always got two girlfriends, actually. You've got Righty Tighty and Lefty Loosey, and don't ever forget it.